Well, hello. My name is Dr. Falan Amwa. I'm a pathology resident, finishing up finally my core curriculum. Today's the day when everyone finds out whether or not they matched. And at first, I wasn't going to make this video, but then somebody contacted contacted me and let me know that they hadn't matched. And I said, you know what? Somebody might need to hear what I'm going to say. So, for those of you who did match, congrats to you. Like, this is huge. You worked hard, you did what you had to do, you connected with the right people, and everything worked out. Kudos to you for all the work that you put into this. You deserve it. For those of you who did not match, I know that this is probably one of the most terrible feelings you've ever felt. And I know this because I myself went unmatched two, maybe even three times. I think it was three times that I went through the whole process of applications, interviews, all that, only to not have anything to show for it in the end. And it was one of the most crushing feelings getting that email, not once, not twice, but three times. I may not know exactly how you feel right now, but I know, believe me, I know. But here I am, today. I never gave up on myself. I never allowed myself to feel defeated. I gave myself whatever amount of time I needed to give myself, and then I got back in the game. So what I want to say to you today is, just because you did not match today does not mean that you will never match. You've suffered such a loss, because that's essentially what it is. After you put so much time and energy and effort into something, to not get what you worked hard for all that time, it feels like a loss. But despite that, you can still do it. Give yourself whatever time you need to give yourself to rest, recoup. I really want to encourage you to remember why you pursued this in the first place. There is a need for you. Do not give up on yourself. Do not give up on your dream just because other people did not recognize your greatness in that moment. That does not mean that there's not someone out there, or there's not an institution out there who's not looking for someone like you. And frankly, there are patients who are looking for someone like you. Dust yourself off, take a vacation, take a break, be kind to yourself during this period. If you're participating in SOAP, keep your head in the game. I know it's hard to stay motivated after this crushing blow, but you can do this. Ride this season out, and hopefully it works out and you get something in the end. If you don't, take whatever time you need, but as soon as you can get back with it, get back with it. Get your head in the game. Start reaching out to programs, letting them know you're interested. Start planning out your away rotations or your observerships. Get your name out there, get your face out there, get more experience within whatever specialty you want to go into. As soon as this period ends and you've taken the time that you need to regroup, get back in it as soon as you possibly can. I do believe in regrouping and resting and taking the time to feel what you need to feel, work through whatever you need to work through. But I also believe that during the time that you are doing those things, if you take too long, there are other people who have already jumped back on the game or jumped back in the game. So you don't want to be left behind for this next cycle. So I know it's tough, but you can do it. Just don't give up on yourself. Do not give up on yourself. In undergrad, I had an advisor tell me that I didn't have what it takes to get into medical school. When I was in medical school, I had an advisor tell me I wasn't going to match into any specialty, let alone the one that I wanted to specialize in. Now I'm in residency, I'm almost finished, and I got big things about to pop. But had I stopped during those times when I wasn't able to match, I would not be where I am today. So let that be a testimony for you. Whoever needed a testimony today, this is the one. Those of you who've been praying to God, about whether or not you should continue down this journey, or those of you who've been conflicted about whether or not you should continue on this journey and you were just waiting for that one little sign, this is the sign. This is what you were waiting for. I am telling you, you cannot give up on yourself. If you give up on yourself now, you will never make it. The only guaranteed way to never get what you want is to give up. That being said, I'm rooting for you. There are actually a couple of people that I met on Instagram in the past because they hadn't matched and they saw that I had like commented on some other posts where some people didn't match. I kept in contact with some of them past that cycle. You are not alone in this journey. There are other people who are rooting for you as well. Just don't give up on yourself. Do not give up on this dream. You can do it. All right, guys. Well, I'm so proud of myself. I actually sat here and recorded this. Have a wonderful day. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you next time.